years have come and gone since that day. How many years have I waited for this moment? For the one that stood alone against the storm. For the one they called.
To run from my troubles. Until our friend returns, I will hold the line.
This town certainly has changed, and not at all for the better. I'm not going anywhere. I promise you, Infilia.
Even than the seventh umbral calamity, must be undone. If history must be unwritten, let it be unwritten.
Everything seems to be running okay, so, yeah. Alright. Welcome back. I don't know why I look like I just woke up. I've been playing fucking Donkey Kong all day. So I guess, you know, the same fucking thing. So yeah, yesterday's queues were, they were bad, but hopefully they're better today. Since we'll have 2 queues that we can technically sit in. We can sit in the Ultima Weapon program queues, which is the FF7 stuff. And we can sit in the Nier stuff. So we'll fucking see. We'll see if it gets any fucking better. Probably not. I don't know. New year, new, I was gonna say perspective, but our perspective hasn't changed. Maybe this will be the year that we finally beat Final Fantasy XIV. Maybe. Probably not. Probably fucking not. So, yeah. I guess what our plan today will be... FF14, Nier. We will continue the Nier stuff. And then when we get to the queues... we will enter into the Final Fantasy VII queues at the same time. And see where it goes from there. So, yeah. Just looking at all the... There's a lot of plot, and I'm going to assume a lot of, fucking nothing. A lot of just garbage just standing around doing nothing. Much like this woman is doing on our table. In high heels, no less. Destroying the finish on the table. Like the fuck she is. Why are you like this? I paid good money for this table. Yeah. As I fucking walk into this wall. Hold on, I gotta summon my retainer and destroy the server, as we always do. The DDoS was actually secretly coming from inside Final Fantasy XIV the whole time! And you got your fucking minion by ruining everything. And you know what? Might as well mend while we're here, yeah. I can't fucking talk to this guy. There's too much food on the counter. Alright, so yeah, let's head back to Pelusia. Continue the Nier stuff, and then jump back into the every queue ever. And hopefully they won't all be 4 hours long. That's the hope. So I imagine it is, yeah, all the way over there. Alright, see you, nerd. You're not getting on my horse? My horse is amazing. How dare you? I'll fucking see you there, I guess. It says they fixed the DDoS attacks today. Let's see if it's true. Well, let's see if it is true. It's still pretty windy out. Gel, no. One Punch Man. Fucking One Punch Mantis seems to be up every fucking day at every fucking hour. Talos interrupted. Not sure what that is. I'm sure it's not important at all. Almost a friend. Wait for a bunch of fucking nonsense to happen. Alright, in we go. Into the hole. Back to cool near stuff. An academic dispute. Ready? Trick question. Don't care. Let's go. Okay. Cool. Great. Oh, it's fucking. We're just fucking back here. Oh my god. Well, at least we can actually look at it now. Yeah, this is a near. This is one singular near. What is this? It's a box. Unidentified expedition log number 1 archived. Neat. I can super fall off of that. How do I get back up here, though, if I fall off? Neat. If I'm going to assume the locations we're going to see, so we've seen factory here. We're probably going to see the tower from the end of near. And then maybe the white block city? I can't remember what it was called. It was like the copied city or something. Maybe we'll see that too. I don't know. Just think, machines equal to man. No, perhaps even greater. If we can find the key, we can figure out how they work. We can fix 2P and then... And what? Slow down and use your head. How are we to know that any of what she said was true? Oh, so you don't have... Oh, so you'd have us sit on our hands instead of pursuing the untold power that sleeps in these ruins. Twiddle our thumbs while others race ahead and claim the prize? I'm as intrigued as you are, but I would not have us put our blind faith in someone we've only just met. Particularly someone making such wild claims. Were we to bring this key to her, there's no telling what she might do with it. Guess. Harumph! If you want to be a coward, be my guest. I'll be boldly forging a path forward as, if you recall, we planned to do. And if we secure 2P's continued assistance, all the better. I'm here too. What about you? You can either dive into the great unknown with me or stick in one toe at a time like a beardless baby. I'm gonna go jump off the side of that thing now and, fucking, oh boy. Alright, you know what? Let's just figure out what happens if I fall off here. There's a chest back here. Unidentified expedition log 2 archived. Can we find a log number 3? You know, they could probably do a near replicant crossover too, and then we'll get the Kaine and the Emil stuff. We could fit it both in. Okay, and what happens when I jump down here? What happens when I jump down here? I was definitely not supposed to do this without their express permission. Where the fuck are all the boxes, though? I found 3. That can't be all of them. There. That's number 3. So we didn't miss any so far. Oh. Really thought there would be one behind the stairs. Uh-huh. Anything at the top of the stairs that I missed? No? Alright. Let's figure out what this is. I was about to say, it's right here. No, it's not. Huh. Oh. They're really just letting me wander through this whole thing, aren't they? They really want the fans to see all the work they've done. Passage to Zone 1. Okay, so that'll take me back. I'll find more boxes. Is this... yeah, I guess this is technically the whole dungeon. I was like, I don't remember this room. That's the room where we fought like 40 robots. Okay, there's another one over there. Weapon fragment data 1 archived. Alright. Alright. This is all very important stuff. Anything in here? Oh no! Oh no! Okay, well we found 2B, and we also found 2B. We also found 2B. 2B's here too. Oh look, another 2B. Ha! Okay. Neat. Not a single 9S though. Not a single one. I do gotta say, the model looks pretty good. I don't know if that would be... No, that wouldn't be directly out of fucking near itself. Huh. Huh. There's just a whole bunch of dead 2Bs in here. Machine research report number 1. Okay. Neat. Was there any other boxes in here before we leave? Kind of got distracted with all the 2Bs lying around. Not doing their jobs. Passage to Zone 1. Passage to Zone 4. Okay, so that clearly takes us down. Alright, let's head back up to Zone 1. That was neat. That was neat! What is the lore implications? What does it have to do with 2P? Don't fret about Kannog. He'll see that I'm right and come crawling back eventually. There's so much that we can learn here about these ruins, living machines, and 2P is the best source of information we've got. We need to seize the opportunity while we can. So, are you coming or what? What's the other one? There's no point in arguing further. She's immune to reason when she gets like this. I'm happy to continue investigating. Of course I am. That's why we've gone to all of this trouble. But we need to be careful as to how we go about it, especially where 2P is concerned. I don't trust her, at least not yet. Even should we find this key, we ought to be discreet as possible about sharing our plans and information. Don't you agree? Nah, man, I'm not siding with 9S. I'm on 2P's side. Should you give your support to a Nog's approach, Kanog's path will no longer be available to you. Should you give support to a Nog's approach, Kanog's path will... Okay, yeah. Please note, however, that your choice will not affect the rewards and challenges to come. Yeah. Tails, you lose. You lose! I knew it. Fortune favors the bold. Get out of here, Kanog. Go hang out with 9S or something, you weirdo. Alright, so they got Yoko Taro involved for this, and he's already made it more interesting than most quests by giving a split storyline. Obviously, they don't diverge too much, because obviously you can't. Especially if you can't go back, if you can't redo. So we gotta make it count. It's nice hearing your music, though. Nog. These pod devices must be part of this place, but they don't seem to be particularly murderous. As far as things in here go, we should be able to use them to ferry us further in again. It's basically the thing that just gives us information and then sometimes carries us. They don't do much fighting, except they do because they become a weapon. A shitty weapon, but a weapon. Oh, right. Before we go any further, you remember these odd boxes. They seem to enable etheric transference. Yeah, you climb inside and it shoots you off. Don't question it. If we get lost, it should be simple matter to teleport back to the entrance using one of these. So don't worry your pretty head about becoming trapped down here. And with that said, throw caution to the wind and you go forth and investigate. And the moment, the very instant that you find something of note, make sure that you show it to me. Got it? Yes. Sure. I mean, we've picked up a lot of stuff, actually. Oh, is she gonna have something to say about all the dead 2Bs? I bet she is. Hey, what fun stuff is going on in here? Oh, no! Broken Kick-Bob? Is that what we're calling that? Out of everything in this room, that was the thing that stood out to us? Alright. Sure. You found something, haven't you? Well, that's some doohickey. Thingamajob. I'd bet that whatever this is, it's part of a greater whole. Let's see if we can find any other pieces. I might be able to reassemble it. If I had any idea what it's meant to be. Into the hall. Watch out, Emil's in there. He lives in there. Watch your step. Yeah, what's this? Memory of a damaged machine archived. Okay. Maybe I should be checking these out as we go. Alright, the copied factory, unidentified expedition log 1. Survey of local terrain continues. Ecosystem in this area appears to have adapted to extended drought. Dry climate conditions must have been present for some time. Investigation of a murky spring did reveal aquatic life, though of an unusual sort. Sounds like fishing. Survey of local terrain continues. Current location is particularly verdant, likely owing to the plethora of freshwater springs. Peculiar that two so markedly distinct biomes should exist in such proximity. Survey of local terrain still continues, though with no discoveries of particular note. Or perhaps I've grown tired of searching. Still, it's better to be stuck in the middle of nowhere than on the front lines. Is that going to be the thing where 2P was the one 2B that, like, was realized, oh, fuck this. Our life is just fight until we die and then we get replaced? Oh, fuck that. I want to live. Memory of a damaged machine. Oh, brother, where art thou? It's dark. I'm alone. All alone and lonely. I want friends. Don't stop me. I'll kill you. I need friends. Machine Research Report 1. The machine's primary objective seems to be nothing more than kill enemy. What's troubling, though, is that their auto-evolution systems have begun to build a private network. Weapon Fragment Data 1. The blade is in motion, once gleaming white drenched red. A blow to halt the twin gears, life and death. Its impetus long forgotten. Okay. Rusty, what's it? We're gonna find a doohickey at some point. A thingamabob? And now there will actually be something over here. Yeah, there is. Thingamajig? We're gonna build our own 2B. Our own Emilio. Fidelio. Weapon Fragment Data 2. Machine Research Report 2. Let's read these reports and then we'll run some ads before we do the damaged pod. Machine Research Report 2. The machine's network has evolved to the point where paradoxes no longer present an obstacle, allowing for diversity among individuals. They may continue to incorporate whatever data is within reach. Someday, the world in its entirety. Weapon Fragment Data 2. Our world never doubted, only closed its eyes. The better to turn unburdened. Let's run some ads. We'll be back. I gotta go to the bathroom anyway, so it works out. So we'll be back.
この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りしました。
You can't make a game as lifelike as SmackDown Just Bring It without the help of an expert.
You call this texture mapping? Out of the way, Junior. I think we need to add a few more polygons to Stephanie.
Mr. Jericho, can you write down that compression algorithm?
I'm a little busy, Junior.
Yes, thanks to help from WWF superstar Chris Jericho, Just Bring It is the most electrifying, trash-talking, realistic SmackDown game yet.
See how I arch my back like so? I can't feel my legs.
Rated T for Teen.
Make sure we're comfy, because we're going to be here for a long time with all this fucking plot we got to do. Okay. Damaged pod. Oh, that was it. I thought it was going to start a cutscene, so that's why we did it first. Shit. I only fooled myself. The box over here. Some bad memories of this place. Not from 14, but from the actual mirror. No, just a bunch of dead robots. Okay. Alright. Just walked right past it. Always grab orb. Oh, and then we're back to the salt zone. Great. It's so salty in here. Tattered Flyer Archived. Thanks for buy is a thriving chain of including swords that match the regional features and squads of. On this side? Of course there is. Weapon Fragment Data 4. Wait, are we missing one? We sure are. Rue not what has come to be, nor lay down your arms while life still rises amidst ruin. The blade demands this vow, this virtue. Did I fucking walk past one? Did I miss one? Alright, no. Maybe we're just getting them out of order. There's something that would happen. Have you found me some more parts? Yeah, I found a bunch of doohickeys and thingamajigs and whirly jigs. A bunch. You just stick them all in there. Sure, whatever. Oh, look at all of these. Hard to say for sure whether we have everything until we take a crack at reassembling it. Reassembling it! Of course, but it's a start. And this pod. I've been so wanting to take one of these apart. Yeah, good luck with that. Do you hear something? Function resumed, initiating repair process. Neat. Alert, multiple life forms detected in proximity. And this one is human. The fuck? Life forms would be us, I presume. Interesting. If it's still functional, there's no need for me to disassemble it. Pity, still, I say we take it back with us. Any objections? No, of course not. So let's get on with it. Is that beeping good? Oh, what's this? Alright. Cool. What is it? 9S, did you climb all the way back up? It's the flight pond. He fucking did! What a bastard! It's him! Though how he climbed back up here in that state. Alright, let's push him back off, boys. No, you don't. Back off you go. Goodbye. Fuck off. Into the void with you. Well, you're the one who wanted to work with 2P. I'm sure she would say to destroy him for good. What do you say? Oh, brother, you know me too well. We're going to disassemble him. We take him with us, of course, just in case. It'll be our little secret. That's a bad idea. I'm just gonna go ahead and push him off into the void. Goodbye. Fuck off. Fuck off, 9S. I was about to say, please don't tell me you took me all the way back. God damn it. Alright, hold on. I'm sure there was more stuff down there. My boy, who did this to you? We know who did it to him. He deserved it. To push him back into the void. He's corrupted. We have to kill him now. And I mean, this way we can see. Did we miss one? Monster. Fucking 9S at the end of Nier, spoilers, caused a lot of those problems himself. But it was because he was corrupted, so if this takes place after Nier Automata, then is he fucking still... something still wrong with him? Obviously, he joined the network. That doesn't just take everything away. I can't see the paw. Here, back here. I guarantee there was stuff later on that we would have gotten had they not taken us all the way back. Nines learned what love is and everything got him corrupted. Yeah. He was like, you know what? I do love that ass over there. And then everything went to shit. Turns out when you just hack into everything, literally everything in a post-apocalyptic environment, there's bound to be like a few viruses just around. You're bound to get some sort of machine STD from sticking your mind wiener into things. Let that be a lesson to all of you. Okay, so I don't remember missing anything, but we're here, we're going through, we're just gonna triple check. We're gonna hit need when we can, because fucking I don't want to have to do every single raid over again. I still have to grind out those Monster Hunter ones, which, hey, guess what? Will be super easy if I do it on the Switch 2 in my bed. I can be super reliable as I'm falling half asleep. As a tank. I just gotta stand over here. That's all I gotta do. Now I can go to sleep. Everybody else do the work. It doesn't look like we missed anything. Which is the weird part. Before we go to the next zone, I just want to check over there. Because it is weird to me that there was nothing over here. Yeah, alright. Shouldn't have eaten all that lasagna before we ran in here. Alright, so was there anything here? Not that. There's nothing over here. Yeah, see, I fucking knew there was something up here. Is this fragment 3? Weapon fragment 3. Fuck me. Alright. In what world we once knew, sharp and shattered, a single spark of memory grows to a flame. Shines upon the lost, and that we last understand. Okay. Don't breathe this stuff in. It's probably very gross. Which I'm not even sure why this is here. Like, this wasn't in Automata. This is a fucking Drakengard thing. I guess technically it was in Nier, the very beginning of Nier Replicant. The snowy world. Which I don't know I don't know the reasoning for it, but I know about it. Kanag and I will be heading back out. I want to perform a proper analysis on these parts as soon as possible. I don't blame you if you want to look around a bit more first. Though, you had best share your findings. Yeah, no, I'm done. I look real hard. I have one eye. It was very hard. Oh, I was gonna say, you're just gonna put 9S just literally right next to her? Where did they put 9S? They put him under all these rocks. That'll keep him. That'll keep him. It's about time. You know those parts we found? Well, I've managed to cobble them together into a decent approximation of something. I was hoping that if I got the basics right, the pod could tell us what it's meant to be, but it won't stop repeating processing and beeping at me. It worked when it was analyzing us, so theoretically it should be up to the task. But it seems we'll have to wait for it to finish, whatever it is it's doing. I'm half tempted to take my tools to it, but if I can't put it back together, we'll be back to square one, so... patience it is! In the meantime, we have quite a bit of other data to analyze. So much, in fact, that I'm certain we will need a considerable amount of time. Uninterrupted time to work, if you take my meaning. Patch 2, got it. Fuck off, that's what they're saying. I'm telling you to keep the chief off of our backs for a while. I don't care how. Say that his house is on fire if you like, or put it to the torch if you're not comfortable with lying. Yeah, okay. Why am I nodding to that? Don't nod to that. Speak with the dig site chief. A lot of back and forth. Don't make me go all the way back to the village. Lolly, mysterious machines from the ruins will kill us all, I suppose. Sorry, it's been a lot to take in. Did you manage to keep our local miscreants out of trouble? They're safely studying our discoveries as we speak. I found them to be surprisingly competent. They're safely studying our discoveries. It's true that when it comes to mechanical contraptions, you'll find none cleverer than those two. Or more obsessive. If anyone's capable of solving the mystery of these ruins, it's them. Much as I hate to say it, we should leave them to their own devices. For now. Carnivals and confrontations. Patch 2. Lolly, what a conveniently timed entrance, I was just thinking that I ought to send someone to check on a Noggin Canog. They're still poking and prodding at those whatsits you dug up in the ruins, which is all well and good until one of them sets off another explosion. Say no more. I wouldn't want anything to happen to the artifacts. Oh, I'm sure you'll notice if they blow up anything important. Oh, I'm sure you'll notice. By which point it'll be too late. Not to mention that our annual carnival is fast approaching. There's plenty that wants doing before we're ready, and I need those two to start pulling their weight. While you're looking in on them, remind them they've got duties outside of tinkering with rusty thingamabobs, will you? Maybe they'll listen if it's you doing the nagging. They seem to respect you, much as they respect anyone. Must be all the violence. You'll find them in the tunnels, of course. Don't lure them out of there for love nor money. Believe me, I've tried. Can't lure them out of there for love nor money. I'll do it. Yeah. Sure. Can we just go back to the near stuff? I don't want to do any of the fucking dwarf stuff out here. No. No! Voice of no return. Hey, you two! You got fucking stuff to do. Where's 9S? Ah, there you are! Can you believe this? Believe what? I waited through days of processing, broke multiple tools, and after all of that... stupid son of a hobswiving! Anog, not everyone is privy to your inner thoughts. Allow me to explain. The pod confirmed that this device grants the user access to some sort of weaponry, which presumably means that it is indeed the key of which 2P spoke. Fortunately, no sooner had we gotten it working than it stopped again. Based on our previous experiences, we assume that it's run out of power and will require a supplementary energy source. So let's hurry up and find one. The sooner we get the key working, the sooner we can pulverize our enemies. Now wait just a moment! We aren't even certain what sort of weaponry is involved here. Even if we get the key working again, we shouldn't activate it willy-nilly. Honestly, Kanog, this ceaseless whining of yours is why we never make any progress. It's not whining, it's being ethical and prudent. Must you two always bicker so? Shall the victor be the first to draw blood or the last man standing? Yeah? Why not both? Why not both? One way to do it. Hey, we're getting a lot of near music. Like a lot. What were we talking about? Ah, yes, why I'm right. I agree that we still know too little about the machine life forms and androids, but that's precisely why we need to seize this opportunity. If we claim the weaponry for ourselves, we'll know exactly what the enemy's capabilities are. Then, and only then, can we protect the village from comparable technology. Fine, I see your point. We'll be safer in the long run if we activate the weaponry sooner rather than later. Or everyone else will. I'll probably have dropped dead from trying to keep up with you. Ha ha ha, you say that, but you're far too stubborn to die. That's why I can always count on you. You too, most loyal and lethal assistant. Come along, we have a power source to find. Are we doing it in there, or are we doing it outside? God damn it. Just find the nearest AAA battery. That'll probably fit right into 2P. Oh wait, we're looking for the pod. Anog? It's about time! I've been considering what we need in order to power the key. A hefty chunk of crystal from a knocker ought to do it, though I haven't quite worked out how we'll divert its energy for our purposes. Kanog and I will think on it while you head over to the Hollows and liberate that crystal. Find us when you're back in Comra. Which crystal am I liberating? That one way up there? Oh, for fuck's sake. Go knocker. Chunk of knocker. It's a big old chunk. The big old chunk of knockers over here. So let's say, are you still doing the same part I am? No, you seem to be doing a different part. Aha! You got one, right? Perfect. Now we can run some tests. Yes, it'll take a bit of experimentation to get the key powered up. It is science, you know. Don't you worry, though. We'll have this thing in working order before you know it. While you wait, why not take some time for yourself? Have a nap. Try some of our local delicacies. Tell the chief to go bugger himself. Anog! Kanog! Ah, and here's Sogeth. I knew you had roped him into your schemes again. They're good schemes. And anyway, you're the one who keeps sending him to check on us. I wouldn't have to if you do the work you were assigned. The carnival won't wait for your pet projects. Good luck. Fine. Come on, Kanog. Let's get it over with. Yes. Frustrating as they are, you have to admire their enthusiasm for tinkering. If they can put even a tenth of that energy towards the carnival, we'll be ready in no time. Hope you'll be able to attend. You won't have seen the like before, I assure you. Not to mention that we're eager to show our appreciation. There's a lot of running around in the back. To show our appreciation for your helping us with those machines. There's no doubt, no better way to do that than with a dwarven toast to your health or two. Dozen. Sure. And a lot of near music out there. Dare. What are we trading? Why are you trading with me? What's happening? Hello. What do you want to trade with me? What are we doing? Here. Why are you trading with me? What do you want? What do you want? Hey, you have this too. Great. You just wanted to give me some rail tenderloin. Thank you. can rebuild her. Oh, is it because I'm gonna need it for the thing? Thank you. Thank you. Thought I could trade the 2B outfit, but guess not. You super can't. A lot of that is not to have meat. Oh. No, you super cannot trade that stuff, because otherwise people would be putting it on the marketplace, and nobody would be doing the near stuff. Lolly, I knew you'd be here sooner or later, ho. You remember the carnival I told you about, don't you? You just told me about it. We finished preparing, which means it's nearly time to open celebrations with the unfurling of the banners. But first we'll need an official sanctioned bearer to present said banners to 3 of our people. And why not let you do the honors? Others are clamoring for the task, make no mistake. It's an important and highly coveted duty, you understand, but I couldn't deprive you of this opportunity to experience GOG cultures hands-on. Consider it a thank you for keeping Anog and Kanog from blowing themselves up. And look sharp, we haven't got all day. Eccentric villager. So the role of bearer went to the outsider after all. Nothing you can't handle, I hope. It's not that I think the chief made a poor choice, mind. Bit of a waste, yes, but there's no better way for you to introduce yourself to the rest of the village. And wouldn't you know it, you're not so bad. Aha! You'll be the bearer. Well, hand it over. This is what we've all been waiting for. Some fucking cloth. Ah, the colors of Kamra. They speak of our village, our lives, and of our very souls. Except this one. Never really cared for this one. Looks like it tripped halfway through the journey from beige to yellow and fell in a ditch. Time already? Time already, is it? Oh, my hands are so sweaty. Do take care now. I'd hate to be the one that drops the banner. Whew, well done. Let's share a drink once it's safely unfurled, eh? The carnival is our way of showing appreciation for each other. And I certainly appreciate you keeping this banner from slipping away like a greased eel. It's a fucking piece of cloth. What did they expect? Finished, have you? Hopefully speaking with those folks helped impress upon you that this wasn't just some menial errand anyone could have done. No, the slightest mishap with the banner delivery process would have spelled disaster, you hear? Sure. Now, without further ado, let the carnival begin. Great. Am I going to fight a giant rabbit in the middle? I won't win. I promise you that much. Oh, PS2 food. I love it. Somebody's about to lose their hand. Great. No need to stand there waiting for someone to give you more work to do. Go and witness the fruits of our labors. Revel, frolic, etc. If you need a task that badly, you can set yourself to working up an appetite. I expect you to partake heartily of our traditional cuisine, not to mention the drinks. Yes. Sure. Where are our shithead 1 and 2? There. Stone, spare me these menial tasks. If I see one more streamer... Why, if it isn't Sogeth! And run absolutely ragged with tedious carnival duties, no doubt. No. It is indeed my solemn duty to eat my weight in carnival food. I had the honor of delivering the banners, thank you very much. It is indeed my solemn duty to eat my weight in carnival food. Woe is me. Eating? Are you mad? There's no time for that. We've got the key to activate. All of this festive nonsense has been an unnecessary distraction, but Kanag and I did manage to make some real progress while the chief wasn't looking. If you want the details, and I know you do, you'll have to meet us at the usual spot. The last thing we need is half the village drunkenly eavesdropping. Okay. Boy, it has been a while since our last queue, huh? Chris Waterpig. We can rebuild her with 9S's parts. She's still just sleeping here? She sure is. There you are. Let's review our work, shall we? Doubtless you've forgotten some significant detail. No. As hopefully even you will recall, we required a source of energy to restore functionality to the so-called key 2P told us about. We obtained said source in the form of a Knocker's crystalline carapace, though the transference of energy from crystal to key proved a challenge. Nothing that Kanag and I, in my infinite wisdom, couldn't handle, however. Yes. You'll find your faith in us well rewarded. The key is now fully powered and, as far as we can tell, functional. So I dare say we'll soon be capable of smiting our enemies with the press of a button. Or we would be if we had the first clue as how to operate the blasted thing. Indeed, seems the key is a more complicated device than we anticipated. Thus far, we have succeeded only in making it display a series of strange glyphs. We presented these to the pod for translation, of course, but we cannot make heads nor tails of its terminology, no matter how many times we prompt it to explain. The androids appear to have an intuitive, or at least finely honed, grasp of technology, so I have no doubt that 2P would know, but she's shown no sign of miraculously awakening, that's for sure. You, Pod, can 2P be revived? She's dead. Analyzing android repair sequence. Error detected. Confirming details. Damage to internal mechanism detected. Proposal. Replace the damaged part. Where is it? So with a replacement part, repair is possible. I dare say facilitating that process would prove more efficient than continuing our own fruitless experimentation with the key. I would hardly call wandering the factory for days on end with the barest ideas of what sort of part we're looking for efficient. So unless our friend here just happens to stumble upon a room filled with android corpses ripe for the harvesting. We sure did. Now that you mentioned, oh yeah, the corpse room, that's a thing. That's a thing. Odd, but superlative. You will take us there at once. We'll bring Pod too. You can tell us if any of the androids still have the part we need. Onward! So where did we leave 9S? Did we just tie him to the roof? Hold on, let's look up. Is he tied to the roof? He does not appear to be tied to the roof. Alright, off to the corpse room. With the chat mode and say, enter any phrase containing a nog near the destination. Great. Man, they sure do love us running through this factory every time. Much like how in Nier you would have to constantly go through every fucking area over and over and over. Memorization games. Upward and onwards. If only I had a fast dash or something to make this easier on everybody. All right, back to the corpse room. Canog, pod. You two really didn't see the corpse room on our first time through? Alright, so in say... Anog... Anog. Jesus. Over here, is it? Canog, pod, stop dallying. Yeah, here's the corpse room. Weird how you guys missed it the first time. How disturbing. The color of their garb is different, but they do appear to be of the same make of 2P. Which means, ghoulish or not, we can make use of them. This is truly excellent, Canog! Understanding is that the pod should be able to salvage the correct part and initiate the repairs. Let's see. We're gonna see some truly fucked up shit. Now how do you put that in her? Must we instruct it every single time? Go on, pod, fix 2P. Where does that part go? Which hole does it go in? Oh, just like that? It's done? The deed is done? Wow. Is she just gonna spring back up like a jump scare? Did it work? I don't know. We'll see in a second. Come on. Would help if we could see her eyes. Here's your pod. Leader of the band. Hold on. So that means I got more music. It sure does. The Seventh Son Orchestrion. Everything you know is wrong. Wouldn't be the first time. Mwahaha! Sweet success! Let's not waste any more time about it. 2P, do you remember what happened? No. Memory reset. SSD corrupted. Something 9S. I was damaged in combat. You brought me here. And then you wildly inconvenienced us by dying on the table. Yes. Fortunately for you, we were clever enough to pick up Pod here. By the fact that we've had this conversation, I assume it's succeeded in repairing the damage. I see. Did you locate the key as I instructed? Despite how little information we had to go on, we did. It's fully operational as far as we can tell, so can you use it? That's not a key, that's a bomb. Yeah? What? An earthquake! Everyone outside now! Where did 2P go? Did she stay? She didn't seem too concerned. Oh, for fuck's sakes. 9S! Why? Not in the middle of our celebration. Unless we learn this is the other dwarven village doing this. The mountain! What happened to the mountain? The king of the mountain? That seems kind of important. They wouldn't just delete that from the whole area, would they? This isn't... Anog, look! Oh, Organization 13, huh? It really is. What the fuck? What the fuck am I looking at? I don't remember this in here. Oh, there's the thumbnail. 2P, no! There's too many! Wait for me. Don't be. She's got a perfect parry. Unless she's evil. Oh no! What is the meaning of this? It means that your assistance is no longer necessary. Oh, there's the thumbnail. Oh, fucking and there's 2B. What the fuck is going on? They probably could have gotten Kira Buckland to come in and, you know, voice this. What the fuck, man? So is 9S evil or not? It's hammer time. You can barely lift that. You're going to be of no help. Have it your way, then. See this world to its end. Neat. Alright, hey 2B, how you doing? There she is. She made it. Kept you waiting, huh? I know I worried, but I thought she was our friend! Who are you? Is your dress about to turn white? Because if so... I am Yora number 2 Type B unit, but you may call me 2B. I'm here to destroy the androids in white. We can discuss this later. Right now, we've got to stop 2P. We got to stop to pee? I mean, I don't think there's a bathroom nearby. The puppets bunker. Fucking finally. Jesus. Hey baby, how you doing? Where's your boy at? Where's your twink? Where's Twinkus? Careful, they may intend for us to follow. Very S2PD. Where the hell are you? So we got the puppets bunker. And then we can also queue up for Cinder Drift. There. So either way, one of these queues should not take fucking 15-20 minutes. Hopefully. I don't think... Hold on. Do we need... Okay, so yeah, it's not... Of course it isn't. Alright, well, fuck it, I should have saw that coming, but... If this takes place after Nier Automata, then I don't fucking know what's going on. Back to the rabbit hole. There we go, the rabbit hole. Back in. Oh, you're just in the puppets bunker? I can't get in there yet. Oh wait, now that the mountain's gone, you can just see that, oh, there was fucking Nier stuff over there the whole time behind it. Oh man, if this mountain wasn't here, we'd be able to see this Nier stuff way back. That's crazy. Alright, well, we got 4 healers already and 2 DPS, so hey, queues are looking pretty good today. Shadow over still died. Ironbeard builders rebuilt. The right stuff. Probably a bad idea because I imagine we'll be jumping in pretty soon. Never done. We lost fucking everybody? The fuck? Or is it just gonna switch between the duty finders to show us what's going on? I guess so. Yeah, okay, it switches between the two. So, we might get into either or. We won't know till we get there. Cinder Drift. Alright, let's go. Ruby weapon! Ruby weapon! How bad could it be? Get in there. Come on, let's go. Let's go, go, go. This one fucking DPS. Ruining everything for everyone once again. Of course they are. Alright, there we go. Alright, Ruby weapon. How bad or annoying could this fight possibly be? There he is. There's Evangelion himself. with his giant toenails. I don't remember him doing this. I remember him standing there and flicking us with his gross fingers. Enemy detected. Commencing attack. Music's good so far. Hey. Hey. Big fat taco. So big. Put ketchup on. Fucking, what is going on in this chat? I hate it. That's not a near raid. What is this? It's Big Toenail Man. He's not as big as I would thought. He was very big and imposing in FF7. Now he's just a big thing. And we're kicking its ass. This is fine. He hasn't even put out his, like, ass tentacles yet. Deploying claws. I spoke too soon. Hey, look at the fucking stupid FF7 menu. Oh no, he's putting the claws out, guys. Oh no! It was pretty cool, right? So far. And there's the sand. You had to stand on the cracks and break your mama's back. Big Toenail Man. You won't even see them coming. See what coming? The claws? Are we doing claws again? So I can tell you, I can kind of see it coming. You didn't count on the piss puddles on the floor, did you? All right, don't connect them. Oh. We're gonna do a big old square, it seems. What are our fucking healers? Really? I don't remember this being the boss fight music. 7. Maybe it's a remix and I'm not getting it. Ruby Dynamics! Ruby Tuesday! Alright, I'm going this way. Fuck you. I do only have one side of my headphones working, so yeah, I could just not hear it. Oh, this was much easier than whatever the fuck we were gonna do in Nier. Okay, stand on the cracks. Or maybe not. Oh, the cracks are gone. Oh yeah? Is it gonna do one big final attack here? Can't be. The ruby weapon is unstoppable! I was about to say, who the fuck is that Lollapel? I'm sorry everyone, this is the end for me. Activating Oversoul. Increasing pilot override rate to 100%. Commencing force shutdown and system restart. Oh, it's not over yet. Loading sample data. Darnus combat data ready. Initiating organic core over... Oh, she's fusing with it! No! What is this? No! Get out of my mind! Stop it. No, Nail, I am... She has become part of the ruby weapon. It was a cocoon the whole time! I am Nail Van Darnus. Come to purify this forsaken land. That's cool. It was a cocoon the whole time. The ruby weapon. I don't remember this in Final Fantasy VII, guys. I mean, it is kind of neat that they decided to do their own kind of twist with it, but... Oh, shit, no, take this one. Keep them far away from each other. Back to beating on her. Alamod begins its descent. Yeah? Are we in danger? Dalamud. Wait, Dalamud! That thing back there. Oh, yeah, we're in trouble. Shouldn't the answer be playing? Don't tell me we're gonna go through this every fucking... Dalamud has fallen. Must be Almighty Dalamud, I am not thy loyal servant. Are we really gonna go through this in every weapon fight? What's that back there? What's going on in the background? I wish I could look. I guess we could do it after the fight. Fall to death. Dalamud reborn. It's fucking in the middle, I guess? No, not the middle. Behind the rocks. Yeah, alright. Damn, got greedy. What am I looking at behind me? "15 seconds until Dalamud falls." Fucking, are we really gonna go through this every fucking time? SLB. This is definitely more than I thought it was. Jesus Christ. I thought we were just gonna fight the weapons and that'd be it. No, they're gross cocoons. For the delicious nougaty centers. Neat. Ew. Ew. Look, he's got his little foreskin hanging there. Wow. Anyway, what the fuck is going on around us? Can't even see it. Can't even see it. There was definitely a lot of stuff in the background when the fight was going on. When Dalamud was there, I think it took us back to the original 7th Umbral Calamity. 6th Umbral Calamity, whichever one. Neat. Neat! Now chop its toenails off, they're gross. Thanks for watching, shithead. Even from afar, your figure was unmistakable. As ever, an impressive display. Though, as I am sure you will concur, the Ultima weapon pales in comparison to this new monstrosity. If their research is allowed to continue, the next model will be nigh on unstoppable. With that in mind, the Alliance has enlisted the help of... Wait, I hear something. Uh-huh. Is my sister in there? Here to sift through what remains of the ruby weapon, are you? Allie, what do you think you're doing? Allie? Father? What? What? It's been too long, Alphonse. And you too, Rex. This man fucked a dragon lady? They're not going to be happy to see you. Given that the Empire is proceeding with the weapon project and making inroads into Eorzea, I suppose it was only a matter of time until our paths crossed. It's wonderful to see you again, Father, although I can't say I think much of the company you've been keeping. I know a lot's happened, but I'm just glad you're all right, and now you can come back to Garlemald with us. Yeah, about that. My days serving the Empire are over. Because you're suspected of assassinating Emperor Varus? But we know you'd never do a thing like that. There must be a way to prove your innocence. Then everything can go back to the way it was. Yeah, they're not listening, are they? Ah, fuck! These little shits. So he found you two shivering on the roadside when he was going through Whirlit? Lucky for you. Oh, they're adopted children. I see. If he hadn't, we'd probably be dead by now. Father! As for us three, our parents all died in the epidemic. We'd still be begging on street corners if it weren't for him. I just wish there was a way we could repay Lord Gaius for all the kindness he's shown us. He fights for the Empire, so we should too. That'll make him proud of us. You're saying we should join the army? That sounds like a bad idea. I don't think that's such a good idea. Everyone in Whirlit was scared of the Garleans. Why would we want to be like them? Lord Gaius is different. I know he is. You're right. He always says that the strong should lead the weak. Maybe that's why he took us in. Yeah, because you're all weak. All right. If becoming a soldier is what it takes, I'll do it. Who's with me? Count me in. And maybe one day people will look up to us like we do Lord Gaius. Then it's settled. From now on, we're all brothers and sisters fighting for the same cause. Brothers and sisters? Then that would make Lord Gaius our father? I guess it would. Well, if he doesn't mind us calling him that, I suppose. And that makes you our big brother, since you're the oldest. You better be nice to us or I'm telling father. Ha ha. Ha ha ha. Yeah, so this super seems like something the old Gaius would be okay with. And then they grew up. And they put on their best Devil May Cry jackets. Father, since you went away, a lot has changed in the Empire. For us, too. If we'd known that you were still out there, still alive, none of this would have happened. What do you mean? The truth is... They all became the test pilots for the weapons, probably. Probably. If you must go, I will not stop you, but answer me this. Who was piloting the ruby weapon? We all know that Nail Van Darnus has not returned from the dead. Who do you think? It was Melisandre. No. No, I refuse to believe that. I refuse to believe you would let that happen. She was a sister to you, to all of you. We only want to finish what you started. And while we will never forget all you have done for us, the next time we meet, it shall be as enemies. Goodbye, Father. This is taking a fucking way more interesting turn than I thought. I thought we were just going to be hunting, haha, Final Fantasy VII stuff. Nah, man, there's a whole goddamn Eva plot going on here. As for you, hero of Eorzea, you'll pay for what you did to Melisandre. I swear it. Alright, cool talk. What did I do? Neat. Guys, that was fucked up, wasn't it? Ah, but don't worry, Sid's here. There's big ol' oven mitt. Well, Gaius Van Bielser. We meet again. Come to see how your precious weapon project has been proceeding in your absence, have you? You are come to collect data on the ruby weapon, correct? The pilot, Melisandre, should still be inside the cockpit. I will ask Valdialan to escort you to the wreckage. Any idea who this Melisandre is? An imperial crony of his, perhaps? It's his daughter, you piece of shit. One of the orphans. Gaius always did have an eye for talent and a mind to nurture it. In fact, Livia Sas Junius was another protege of his. He even took me under his wing when my father became obsessed with the Meteor Project. Strange that I felt closer to Gaius than my own flesh and blood. Then my father and countless others lost their lives in the Bozja incident. Although he was acting under Emperor Solus's orders, he masterminded the whole thing. I begged him to reconsider, to put an end to this madness, but my words fell on deaf ears. That's when I turned to Gaius for support, but he was as much a pawn of the Emperor as my father. Refused to intervene. And when my turn came to serve, I defected and fled to Eorzea. I blamed Gaius as much as any of them, perhaps even more for the barbaric acts carried out in the name of the conquest. But when we met at the Praetorium, all the hatred that had been festering inside me seemed to fade away, and I remembered the man I once respected. To think the dreaded Black Wolf was a mere plaything of the Ascians, who left him broken and disgraced, having sent thousands of his men to early graves. It's more than most could bear. Now the lives of the children he raised hang in the balance. Any personal grievings I have with Gaius can wait. I'd best gather what information I can on the ruby weapon, but I'll be back as soon as possible. Great. Let's run some ads, and then fucking we'll keep going. Boop.
この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りしました。
海のホラー。
寄生するウイルス、逃げ場のない絶望、深海ホラーサスペンス、ディープフィア。
セガサタン。
Deep Fear. Guys, hey, how you doing, buddy? If Sid is as I remember him, it will not take long for him to finish investigating the remains of the ruby weapon. He never was one to waste time. I sure hope so. Hey Sid, how you doing? My engineers are still in the field, but there's something I thought you should know right away. It's about the pilot. I'm not sure how to tell you this, but she's dead, probably. If Melisandre is dead, I only hope she was not made to suffer. Death would have been a kindness. In all my years, I've never seen such a perversion of science and nature. Her body was fused with the ruby weapon's core. Those last moments must have been spent in pure agony as her very life's essence was drained from her. So, she was sacrificed to power that infernal machine? We must act quickly if we are to prevent the Empire from committing further atrocities, Sogeth. If there are any other information you can share with us regarding the ruby weapon prior to its deactivation? Yeah, there was some fucking shit. There was a lot. Dalamud was there. There was some other stuff I was seeing. Nail Van Darnus. Did the Legatus mean that much to Melisandre? From what I gather, it sounds as if data based on Nail's combat capabilities was used to override the pilot's consciousness after she was fused with the core. If this technology is perfected and the Empire begins implanting the memories of renowned warriors, such as the White Raven, into its soldiers, the Alliance won't stand a chance. Is such a thing even possible? It's more or less how soul crystals work. A similar method of transference was used in the prototype Estinian font, was it not? Your friend did mention he overheard the Signiferi loading various sets of data into the test model during the battle. It would appear that the system has been improved since then. While it may bear some similarities, we won't know it for certain until we've analyzed the wreckage of the ruby weapon. It cannot be denied that combining combat data from an experienced soldier with the powers of an icon has yielded remarkable results. But in doing so, the Empire has sunk to the very depths of depravity. It is beyond forgiveness. For once, I agree with you. Yet one question remains unanswered. How were they able to contain data on someone who was supposedly killed prior to the calamity? That's what I'm trying to determine. There's one possibility I'd like to explore, but I'll need to carry out a more thorough investigation first. Severa will provide support while you are on the field. Not only is she extremely well versed on the latest of Garlean technology, there are few soldiers I would rather have watching my back. Yes. In the meantime, Valdealin and I shall follow the ruby weapon's tracks back to its point of origin. We will learn what we can of the weapon project and the manner in which Alphonse and the others are involved. Should we uncover anything of value, we will relay it to the troops stationed here. For now, I suggest you use this lull in Garlean activity to recuperate. Yes. Would I be correct in guessing that this belated reunion with those darling orphans of yours has stirred up memories of your time in Garlemald? No. Remember our agreement, Gaius. If you so much as think of returning to your Imperial masters, I will kill you. Mm-hmm. Report to the Resistance officer. That was some fucked up shit. So you put down the ruby weapon? Gods, I wish I could have seen it. Not from too close, mind. Suppose I should report news of your victory to the higher-ups. I realize you must have been through quite the ordeal, but could you give me a quick summary of the battle? It was cracks. Stuff like that. Make it sound so easy. From the way you tell it, anyone would think you slay hulking brutes like that for a living. I'll put all of this into a report and leave a copy over there, should you fancy a bit of light reading. Anyway, I expect you've got pressing matters to take care of, like going for a celebratory pint. If the Garleans pluck up the courage to come knocking again, we'll let you know. Until then, rest up. Alright. Meanwhile, in the Whirlit Magitech installation, whole fucking Chroma Squad's here. We should have told him the truth. He'd be able to help us. I know he would. That's exactly the problem, Allie. If he knew the true nature of the weapon project, he'd find some way to interfere. We've come too far to back down now. I won't let Melisandre's death be in vain. Oh god, they're all color-coded so that you can tell which one's going to be in which weapons. One of them's going to be in the platinum weapon, one of them's going to be in the sapphire weapon, one of them's going to be in the emerald weapon. Even if that means going against Father's wishes. So I guess one of them will survive. Cheer up, Alphonse. We can all go back to being one big happy family after we've dealt with all those pesky Eorzeans. It'll just be like old times. Only we're that simple. There's no guarantee any of us will make it back alive. Excuse me? I think you're forgetting whose turn it is next. Oh, ye of little faith. With me at the helm of the sapphire weapon, it'll be over before you know. Yeah, alright. Whatever happens, Rex, promise me you'll come back to us. I couldn't bear to lose you too. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. This is gonna go well. For everybody involved. Anyway. Back to queuing for this. Now that that's all done. Sleep now in Sapphire. That is a naked man. Sogeth, I'm afraid we haven't much in the way of information to share from the front line. We have, however, received word that Gaius wishes to speak with you at Alliance headquarters. I've arranged an escort to take you to the headquarters, so when you're ready to depart, speak with the fellow over there. Alright. Hey, look, we got 1 DPS. I have to say, that was a most exhilarating battle. Never dreamed that I would have the chance to see such a ferocious war machina with my own eyes. You might find it odd that a citizen of Eorzea would be so excited by something sent by the Garleans to slaughter us in our thousands, but as an avid follower of the things gigantic and mechanical, I just can't help myself. Oh, to be able to pilot such a majestic creation, perhaps I should defect to the Empire and offer my services. Ahem. Ever since the time of the original Ultima weapon, I have fallen in love with this fusion of a Logan and Garlean design. It takes my breath away. So much so that I used my spare moments at the Ironworks to develop a line of miniatures. And now your recently vanquished foe shall be the inspiration for my next endeavor. Would you do me the honor of casting your gaze across the piece once it's complete? That's what it takes to shut you up. Don't blame me if I smash it. If that's what it takes to shut you up, I'm putting it in my basement. Fuck you. Huh? Did you say something? Whatever it was, I'm sure you were offering heartfelt words of encouragement. It's the support of fans such as yourselves that make this such a worthwhile hobby. I'm proud to say my work adorns the homes of many like-minded Machina lovers. The Ultima Weapon and Magitech Reaper miniatures, to name but two of my creations, are especially popular. Of course, I wouldn't be much of an engineer if I only made inanimate ornaments. Behold! I have restored this Alagan relic! I did a few flourishes of my own and dubbed it the Real Virtually Combat Simulation Experience... Real Virtuality Combat Simulation Experiencinator. Okay, Doofenshmirtz. By feeding it various pieces of data, such as images of my replicas and so on, it is able to recreate a range of combat scenarios. For research purposes, of course, not entertainment. Oh, no. I can see you're practically champing at the bit to give it a try. There's no stopping you intrepid adventurer types. It won't be long until my latest work is complete. All that remains are 1 or 2 final adjustments, so don't go anywhere. Yeah? Of late, all I can think about is weapons, weapons, weapons. I channel this passion into crafting homages of my favorite war machina, which is more than a mere hobby. It is the wind in my sails. The ruby weapon. The ruby weapon, a fine choice. Please allow me a moment to prepare. Yeah? Wow. Feast your eyes on the likeness of the Crimson Conqueror, the Vermilion Villain, the Scarlet Scoundrel. One and only ruby weapon. This thing's going in my fucking basement. As I am sure you remember, its most prominent characteristics were its impregnable armor plating, adroitly depicted here, and its long, flexible claws, which are, well, you'll just have to imagine those for now. The head and arched neck are somewhat reminiscent of a ravenous void scent, which may be the result of having absorbed a primal, possibly even one summoned by those resisting the Empire. In that sense, I could even be considered an ally of sorts. Shut up! I'm taking this home. In my pocket it goes. Ah, there I go, getting carried away as usual. I can tell you've absorbed about as much information as you can handle for now. So why don't we fire up the Real Virtuality Combat Simulation Experiencinator? You'd best brace yourself, because even I don't know what's going to happen. What? Cinder Drift Extreme. Oh, so if I want the statue, I gotta do Ruby Weapon Extreme. The totems earned in the Sorrow of Wurlit can be exchanged for gear and other items by speaking with Sintana in Revenant's Toll. Okay. We have 1 DPS. Is this the guy that'll take us to the camp? Ready to head out? Good, you're here. The Ironworks have completed their analysis of the Ruby weapon, and Sid Garland wishes to share his findings. I take it you can spare a few moments? Very good. Please wait here while I inform him of your arrival. Sid? Glad you can make it, Sogeth. I'm sure you are anxious as anyone to hear what we've uncovered. Our earlier hypothesis was proven correct. The Guardians have designed a system whereby a pilot's consciousness can be forcibly supplanted with data based on the memories and experiences of another. So even a rank amateur could obtain the combat capabilities of a seasoned warrior? Precisely. We learned how this was made possible when we opened the cockpit. The monitors were still operational, and among the messages displayed, one particular phrase caught my attention: synthetic orosite system. Which is what exactly? Well, the core of the ultimate weapon was referred to as the Heart of Sabek by the Ashians. We believe it has been a type of orosite. Can't say much of the synthetic sort at this stage, but I've encountered a real orosite before. It was extremely potent, perhaps equal in power to the Heart of Sabek. It's unclear whether the Garlean's simulacrum possesses the same properties as the genuine orosite. But I intend to follow this avenue of inquiry to see where it leads. What we do know is that it was used to implant the combat data of Nail Van Darnus into the pilot, who has been presumed dead since before the calamity. Are you any closer to discovering how they were able to retrieve this data? The link didn't occur to Gaius at first, but he told me of devices fitted to Magitech armor of the Empire's high-ranking officers. There's a reason to believe that they designed to emulate the soul crystals used throughout Eorzea. Yes, that was rumored to be its true purpose, but it was never publicly acknowledged. Perhaps those in the upper echelons of command wanted to avoid comparisons to the so-called savages they were meant to be conquering. There's also the question of whether the system even functions as intended. From what we've seen, we can assume they were successful in gathering combat data for those wearing armor equipped with the device. If the comparison with soul crystals is valid, perhaps this data was transferred via ether. However, it seems that it extracted not only memories relating to combat, but the soldier's very essence. As you saw, the pilot succumbed entirely to the will of Van Darnus. Though it is merely supposition, it is possible that being fused with the ruby weapon's core accelerated the process and caused the deceased legatus to manifest in corporeal form. Could it be that the death of the pilot was caused by the system malfunctioning? It's hard to say. The ruby weapon itself was still largely intact when it deactivated, which strongly implies that it was the synthetic orosite running amok that killed her, rather than the damage incurred during the battle. So it's not my fault. Got it. And even after our analysis, I'm afraid we still don't have enough information. For now, perhaps we should consult with Gaius as to our next plan of action? Yes. Yes. Hey guys, what's up, baby? Valdeolin has come bearing vital information. I traced the ruby weapon's path back to the occupied territory of Wurlit, which appears to be where it was built. Where exactly in Wurlit? My grasp of geography is surprisingly poor. Care to enlighten me? While Alamigo is placed on the western edge of Gimlet, Wurlit lies on the opposite side. To the east, it was once a proud and prosperous city until it was brought to its knees by the Imperial invaders. You seem rather well informed. Perhaps I should have taken you with me. Huh. I thought that much was common knowledge. It's also where Alphonse and the others were born. And now the weapon project has brought them home. Yes, the place is now rife with Imperials. They've established an airship supply depot in the coastal town of Turncliffe. According to the locals, something resembling one of the weapons was transported there a few days ago. Yeah? The cliff? The coastal city? Is it just going to be sitting next to the coast like it was in FF7? Until it gets shot with a gun? This bodes ill indeed. Were it possible, I would attempt to capture Alphonse and his followers before they can launch an offensive. However, the distance between here and Turncliffe presents a considerable obstacle, and in all likelihood, their weapon will be ready long before we arrive. Approaching by sea would allow us to save time by circumventing their ground-based troops, providing we were able to secure a vessel. Or it just confirms that we're going to fight half of this thing out of the ocean, because that's where it was in FF7. Or you could use the Enterprise and take the most direct route of all, as the crow flies. In fact, this is the perfect chance to put my top-secret plan into action. And might I ask what that entails? It wouldn't be much of a secret now if I told you, would it? What I can say is there's a starring role planned for you, Soviet. Why so surprised? You didn't think I'd let you get off that easily, did you? It'll be here soon, so don't go anywhere. Alright. I see Sid still delights in keeping others in suspense. I can only hope it does not make us wait over long. Yeah, no, we can't do that. We cannot do that. We are in queue, so we're gonna have to wait. We're gonna have to wait. Shit. Until we get this near thing done. I mean, while we wait, I do want to go to Mordona and see how much it costs to get a big dumb ruby statue. Because those could go in our basement. That's plot that we have done. They said it was Sintana? The ruby weapon. So we can get a big dumb ruby sword. A big dumb ruby katana. Which means that there's sapphire and everything else too. Platinum. Ruby scrotum. Yeah. Bombastic bric-a-brac. Ruby Gwibber trumpet. This horn-carved instrument emits an ethereal tone that beckons an imposing ruby gwibber from its refuge. Oh, so you can get... Hold on. Can you get a ruby weapon mount? Ruby Gwibber. Oh. It's a ruby weapon dragon. It's a dragon that looks like a ruby weapon. That's much less exciting. Now, where the fuck... Am I not allowed to get the big dumb statue yet? Or do I have to do the extreme first before that even unlocks? I guess so. It's not supported. It's not supported. I can put this weird black bra on, though. That is weird looking. Very weird looking. One of these days I should go out of my way to fight Behemoth. Someday. Well, I guess at this point, we literally have nothing to do but wait. So shit. Guess what we're gonna do? Everybody's favorite. We do have a healer though, and we got 2 DPS. Shouldn't be too bad. Alright, so you have a card for me. 3 open plus. Purple, yeah, he has all the shit children cards. That's what he's got. And he has the Harchifont trauma card. What a bastard. Ah, for fuck's sakes! No! A party member has withdrawn from the duty. Okay. Jesus. May I see what I am looking at here? I'm just gonna go ahead and, no, I won't. Come on, DPS, let's go! I didn't even see how I lost. Alright, DPS, let's go! Jesus. Why does it always pop at the most inopportune moment? Yeah, this is near. Is that the fucking satellite that they live on in near Automata? In space? Fucking home base. Huh. I'm learning. I'll do my best. Yeah, so I don't remember if we even saw where it crashed at the end of Automata. I don't even know if we saw it crash. I thought it was just still in space. Gee, you got this. I am part of Alliance A, which I believe is right over here. Got it. Soga, do you mind if I use your body to kill people? Sure. Use me, baby. Oh, wow. Fucking... I probably should have moved and not let our DPS get fucking nuked there immediately. Fucking, I got it. Neat. This is something, alright. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm getting nervous. getting nuked. Door's getting nuked. Okay. Neat. I think I was supposed to stand on top of you and take some of that. I will keep that in mind now. What a weird floor pattern. And this is a will. Alright, yeah, that did not help at all. Jesus. Or maybe it did, I can't tell. Basically, that move just kills whoever it is targeting. Maybe that's just how it is. Why is everybody going over here? Sure, okay, fucking Christ. Oh, I see. The invisible rings. The rings of Saturn. They're just gonna go hang out over there, I guess. Oh, I see. That's why they were dying. They were supposed to continuously move. Okay, cool. Got it. I survived. Sure, I'm a big piece of meat. Had too much faith. This is something. This is the end of Drakengard right here. Oh, you should not have followed me, sir. Alright, fucking first boss done. Yikes. See, I'm not allowed to just guarantee the boots. Oh, and then just right into another boss, huh? Look at them all. I bet if we took one... This one, I imagine, is us. Are we the middle one? I don't know which one we are. Which one are we? We want, I don't imagine we want all of them in one big pile, or maybe we do, I can't fucking tell. Maybe we do. Alright, get over here. Get over here, you. I can't. There are holes in here somewhere that I am allowed to stand. Neat. Where are we going? Down? Oh wow, what a convenient little tunnel for us. Are we gonna see the inner base from near Automata? Oh look, it even separated us into our little parties. PvP time. PvP time! What? Is it to see who kills them fastest? You blasted back there? Okay, well, I'm just gonna keep them facing this way. Alright, whatever. Hey, fucking get back here. Screwed. What's everybody else doing? I think we're doing pretty alright. Big triangle mode. I'm gonna just stand back here with everybody else. Yeah, that was the correct thing to do. Over here. My defense, it was PvP time. Oh yeah? Are we doing another big triangle attack? Hey you bitch, get over here. Everybody else doing? I was gonna say, hey, I think we're doing the best, but then that team over there is really kicking it. Okay. Run, run, run! Fucking ow. Okay, I'm not paying attention. I'm sorry. Ah! Hey, you, get over here. Ah. Over here. Over here. Come here. Come here, you. Come here, you bastard. Oh, it's all fire. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, you guys got that. I'm just gonna keep it over here. Can't even see the other health bars. On behalf of Alliance A, I would like to apologize to Alliance B. Why? Why? A lot of explosions. It sure is. Okay. Hey, you, get over here. Back over here. Back to my corner. Getting targeted. Wait, are we not stuck in this tiny little circle? I could have brought them over to the wall this whole time. Probably would have been ideal. You're still a little too close to me, Fletcher. This is indeed a lot of explosions. I don't remember this happening in Nier. Okay, they killed theirs first. That one's gonna get killed faster than ours. That's what I get for being a fucking Dark Knight. Not Noctis is dead. Yeah, we literally picked the worst spot for that. Over here. I just followed everybody else. Yeah, okay, it looks like we're the last one. Oh my god. I'm just gonna go ahead and pop that right now. Oh, it's just one. Alright, there we go. I think I've seen that dialogue. Why? Because it took so long? Excellent work on not dying. More falling. Thank God for blind luck and ultra potions back there. More falling. I do love holes. Yeah, okay, this is the lunar base. Not the lunar base, the space base. I don't remember it crashing though, so it must have happened after the game. No, I guess it did happen. It exploded. It's been a while. Yeah, here's the main control room. We don't have to stand on that shitty fucking elevator every time. So that's nice. We fled the exploding space station and then, yeah, it just kind of existed. Stopped existing. There she is! Yora for the glory of mankind. Fight this fucking mech warrior. Look at this poor thing being fucking blasted by all of this shit. Holy shit. This poor bastard. Oh, guns. Guns! I'm literally standing in the worst spots. All of our DPS died. Every single one of them. Who's getting blasted? Everybody? Balls. Or balls. Dragoon goons to goon. No one can take down the gooner. Goon squad will survive. He goes down on his own terms. And by that I mean every other moment where everybody else is alive. You son of a bitch. My circle's over here. There's a beam coming, I think. How are we not halfway through this fight yet? There's goddamn like 40 people smashing this thing. Balls. This is gonna get very annoying, isn't it? Here, I'm just gonna position that way up there. That's a bad idea. My controls are weird. Why does Yoko Taro need to make everything a fucking shmup? Why does he do this? I mean, I guess that's what you do when you become a game developer. You force everybody to play your favorite game type. Program. Why is everybody running? Why is everybody running? Oh. Yeah, I would have been fucking blasted there. Put my circle there. Hopefully they don't fucking move me again. You son of a bitch! Get back in my circle! I didn't even realize we had another Dark Knight. Okay, I guess we're going this way. See, these motherfuckers must have run this raid a billion times because they know when it's safe to, this one. They know when it's safe to go and emote other players. That motherfucker was hugging people back there. Oh yeah, that looks like a bunch of fucking fun. Whatever's going on in that direction. Do I want to stand in these? I don't remember. No, I don't. Alright. Guess I'll just die. Yeah, fucking thank you. Our healer's on point. Big pull. Probably because that would have blasted me off the side. No, there's walls. There's railings. I would have been safe. You see, this is why I tell people I'm learning, because then they take pity on me and assume I'm just a blithering idiot. Which, yes. But now I have an excuse to play poorly. It's my first time, guys. I haven't popped my near cherry yet. Is everybody running? Where's everybody running? Why is everybody running? Oh. Alright, it's dead. The deed is done. Why was that harder than Ruby Weapon? Jesus. Right into the hole. Good, more ends. Does this seem different? Is this where we found out something aliens? It might be. This might be something aliens, guys. Oh, hi. Good thing Fall Guys prepared us for this. Do we want to stand on the electric floor back there? Probably not, I assume. You guys don't actually do all that much damage. We could just stand there and take it. Oh my god! He can't keep getting away with this! Yeah, no, Fall Guys did train us for this. What the fuck? Balls. They're not delicious Emil balls. They're just gross, fucking pulsating red orbs. I hate it. Where's my Emil balls? Where's Emil's balls? I paid for Emil's balls. And I ain't leaving without them. Where's Emilio Bedelio? Apparently Yoko Taro was talking about adding more near mounts to the game, which... For Automata, I don't know what that would mean other than, like, Emil. Like, what else could they add at this point? I assume we got the pods. So unless you have literally 2B just carrying you, like, I feel like we're gonna get Emil as a nice little car. And it'll play the Emil theme. Oh, wasn't so bad. Just a bunch of fucking hallways. Or... Hall of Orb. Balls. Free cookies? I think so. Need help polishing those balls? I fucking hope not. Really? What happened while we were gone? Why does 2P sleep so much? No, wait. They could have super gotten Kira Buckland. Oh, 2P was an alien! The whole time! I can't remember what their actual name was. Are they also going to be in Tidy Whities? now they're becoming an amalgamate. You guys ever played Inside? The Compound. Ball. Why is it always ball? Corn on the cob. Lord. I'm coming, yes. I'm ready. Boss fight, I find it disturbing. The ball? Why is it always balls? Five, four. Wow, they really put in a lot of effort here. Starto. Wow, hey, this ball's getting its ass kicked. Its proverbial balls kicked. See, what they need to do is just make a really, like, easy boss. And not in terms of, like, give it very little health, but make it so that if you don't play it perfectly, you just die. Do that. Like, this boss fight could be over in, like, 30 seconds, but everybody just dies 20 seconds in. Called DPS check the boss. Ball? Ball. Oh, there are many balls. When did that second ball come in here? I feel like this Fletcher killed by everything. Which isn't to say that's a bad thing, because boy, when I was a Dragoon, good times. Mechanical decapitation. Are we gonna turn into 3 balls? No. Action event. Alright, it's had enough of being balls. Let's try triangles now. Or a is that a big 2B? Why? And why did they also give the weird, ugly 2B here a good ass? The fuck, man? Take a look at those shoes. Crunchy. It's a giant 2P. What am I saying? I was gonna say, why does it look like 2B? It's 2P. It's a big crunchy 2P. There's stuff happening. And we stopped hearing. We're not hearing near music, by the way. We're hearing fucking Final Fantasy music. Why? I'm gonna back off with everybody else. Yeah, a little late. I wish I could zoom out more. Make me a tiny speck. Probably a mod for that, right? Phoenix. You know, there's probably like a lore explanation because fucking Yoko Taro. As to why we're hearing Final Fantasy music. Fucking. Ugh. Wow. It's a little rough. Fuck, stop! I'm not enjoying this. It was fun the first step. Then it just kept kicking. It was not fun. Alright. I'm really gonna have to pay attention to make sure those other tanks are alive. If they aren't, I gotta take over. Which I should be doing anyway, but I just assume that all the other tanks are doing a better job than me. Because this isn't even like Shadowbringers boss music, it's just Final Fantasy music. I'm gonna. Hey, big 2B. I'm gonna take this one. I'm coming. No, you guys got it. Laser program. Welcome to the compound, baby. Forced transfer. Oh, we about to have a bad time here? I'm just, you know, I'm gonna pop this Blackest Night and I'm just gonna stand here. Oh, that was a bad idea. Oh, hey, I survived. Turns out I am a big beefy boy now. Return to the past now. Are we going back in time? Play these shitty games? May or may not suck ass. Well, I'm just gonna take it again. I got 6 seconds of playtime. All right. Hey, that was a lot. Somebody was probably really into this. Good. Now let's make sure to hit need on things that we need. Okay, let's see. Need. Okay, well, I can't need that. I can need that. Can't need that. I can need this. I can need that. 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 Got it. Now watch me not... Okay, well, I got a 2P card. Watch me not get anything else. Great. Oh, I got a tiny little 2B. Great. Wow, look what happens when you hit need on things. That's great. Can I have the jacket though? Okay. Wow. Wow. Don't tell me I get to explore that whole fucking thing. Yeah, this would have to be fucking canon. Like, there's the space station from the end of Nier that I don't think we actually ever saw actually crash. We just saw it leave space. Alright. Sedge. Didn't earn shit. I saw you got something. You probably got a playing card, I think. I was wrong. So wrong. I made you go along with my decisions. I put everyone in danger. Didn't polish those balls hard enough. A nog? A nog? I'm the one who let the conflict spread this far. Blaming yourself is unnecessary. Forgive me, but you seem so similar to 2P. We still don't really understand either of you. Are you truly our ally? I can't be certain. All I know is that I was damaged in a battle with a machine life forms, and then I was here. Your world is very different from where I was. I don't know my coordinates, and I can't contact command. I just followed the explosions. Well, this is command, can't you see? Let's approach this from a different angle then. What are the machine life forms? Why were you fighting them? Machine life forms are weapons created by aliens from beyond the stars. As part of Yora, my mission is to reclaim the planet from these invaders. Alien invaders? Never mind. What about 2P? As an android, does she not belong to this Yora as well? No, she is a copy, built by the machine life forms, probably to fight Yora specifically. Right. We also retrieved another android, a boy. If he's still with you, I would like to see him. Oh, maybe it's a good thing we didn't throw 9S back into the void like I wanted to. Is this going to be the happy ending that Nier Automata didn't have? Very well. I can't make things any worse. Neat. A new section has been added to the portable archive. Fill it by using the device to record data at promising spots within the puppet's bunker. Alright, yeah, let's fucking do that right now then. On the operation of your units archived. Is this just gonna be fucking full-on spoilers for the ending of Nier? On the operation of Yora units. Yora units are produced in a variety of models. Each model is distinguished by an alphabetical abbreviation indicating its area of specialization, such as B for combat optimized battle models, or S for analytical scanner models, operating as strategists. They say that, but you give fucking 9S a spear and he's fucking unstoppable. He's not built for combat, He's just a scanner. Give him that fucking Phoenix spear you get in the desert. Unstoppable. Which, to be fair, give, what's his name from Nier Replicant the Phoenix spear, and he is also unstoppable. Why is that spear so goddamn good? On the purpose of the bunker. Of the bunker. On the purpose of the bunker. The bunker was designed as a base for exclusive use by Yora forces. As such, it serves as the organization's maintenance facility, as well as a site for the research and development of anti-machine life-form weaponry. Are we going to talk about how we're going to reclaim the Earth for the humans? For the humans? How cool of a goal that is and how super obtainable that goal is? Yeah? Spoilers? Or is this just supposed to be a big dumb advertisement for, hey, go play Nier? Okay, make sure we don't skip any steps. Exit to the mountains. Okay, and fucking in we go. Nothing. Nothing. Alright, into the bunker we go. Hope you guys have played Nier Automata. Automata. Nothing in here. Whee! Back to the circles room. Goon. Who knows? Maybe we'll find a corpse room in here too. Oh, Zora's done for the night? I guess it is 2:30 for her. That's fine. We can call it after I get all my shit here. I'm not in a rush. I'm still heavily working on that thing I need to do before we get to Endwalker. There is something I've been working on that I need to finish before we get to Endwalker, and it's been taking a while. Yora Unit Report 2. Did we ever get Yora Unit Report 1? Yora Unit Report 2. It is possible that the machine lifeforms can evolve in response to their circumstances. If so, we must immediately revise our combat strategy to include appropriate precautions when engaging. We will need to probe deeper. There's still far too much about the machines that we do not know. Okay, well, alright. Elevator. Yeah, this would have been real cool. Fucking day one. And then you look out at space, and then you look at the weird graphics that you're not supposed to see. And then where's 2B's room? For reasons. Where's 9S's room? Up the whole day and I'm still tired. I mean, I'm still fucking tired, but I've been playing Donkey Kong all day. I've been a cool monkey all day, and that's why I'm tired. Donkey Kong's fucking good, guys. Hey, here's... Fucking... Yeah, alright! Hey, here's 2B's room! I found it! Oh, the books. Yeah, oh, the books in 2B's room. Longing. Do I want to read this? Longing. Suffering is born of something. Sadness is born of something. Joy is born of something. Yet I, who was born to give birth, have never known suffering, nor sadness, or joy. From what is a soul, a true soul, not a synthetic one, really born? That doesn't sound like something 2B would write. Did I miss an ending in fucking Nier? Where's 9S's room? No, I'm supposed to use those to get back. Okay. And then, yeah, here's this fucking room. Thank God we don't have to use this goddamn elevator. I was so sick of it. I want to do cool platforming. Stop making me stand on this slow-ass elevator. Saved machine lifeform data 3. And then sometimes you would jump and miss your jump, and then you would have to wait for the elevator to come back down. It was awful. I found an interesting file when I was fishing for data the other day. It described the reproductive act. Our bodies do not require these functions. What does humanity gain from them? I don't remember too much about Nier Automata being like, hey, we can make babies. Am I just forgetting something? Is that why Nier has... Is that why fucking 2B has that ass? She was supposed to poop out a baby? Those of us who learned to have fun are trying more and more things. Some are even learning to reconstruct their own bodies. Strange. Recently I've been enjoying fishing discarded data from computers. Though, again, these logs aren't from your units, I guess. These are just from random robots. Which, hey, there was lots... I can't... Can I jump over this? There we go. There was, some baby robots. Saved machine lifeform data 1. Life in the factory is boring, not just for me. I see more and more of the other machines skipping shifts. We spend the time watching the combat training, though it is not our job. Is this what humanity refers to as fun? Some of them do. Ship entry. Enter the alien ship. Alright. I don't remember if they were... It's been a fucking while. I don't remember if they were given an actual name. Other than, hey, aliens. Obviously, they were given names. But I don't think they were referred to as anything else other than aliens. It's been a while. We should play Nier. After Drakengard. And Drakengard 2. And Nier Replicant. But that, I don't even know what we're gonna do with fucking Replicant. Do I want to get all the endings? Do I want to fucking fully level up all of my weapons? And spend another fucking 8 months doing that? Because that was the majority of my time in Nier. Replicant was just either growing moon lilies or whatever the fuck they were called, or upgrading weapons. I was not good with those RNGs. Saved message history. Regarding the laundering of standard issue attire, all clothing issued by Yora must be turned in for washing on the appropriate day, as detailed below. Late laundry will not be accepted. Combat attire. Upon returning from deployment, accepted through the following morning. Civilian attire, every Sunday. Leaving one's clothes on the floor will result in reprimand. Will result in death. Speaking of armor, did I get any Nier clothes? Okay, I got a headband. Dick. Okay. Was that all I got? Out of all that? I got a coat. Dick. With a collar. This is for my Organization 13. Shit. Yeah, and these are all just gonna go in the closet anyway. Antique Abyss. Yeah, alright, I got I got a jacket and a headband. Great. Well, am I not allowed to go into the 2P room? Or the hate hallway? Alright, well, I guess we got everything then. Neat. Ah, man, if that fucking mountain wasn't there that whole time, we could have seen that Nier was just happening right over there the whole time! That's crazy. Alright, let's see 2B and 9S kiss, and then we'll go. That'll be it. Back to Donkey Kong. Back to Conky Donk. Where did you guys hide 9S? Did you literally just bury him in this pile like I thought, or did you throw him down the tunnel? We hid him where 2P wouldn't know to look. Follow me. Guys, why did you... Alright. They probably crucified him to the ceiling. Or he deserved it. Alright. So, if this is taking place after Automata, this should be... They do love each other? They already have established feelings? Yes. My duty is to annihilate the machine life forms. For that, I require the assistance of 9S. We must revive him. Or I guess no, because how Nier works is that they just went into new bodies and their memories, their standard uploaded memories are returned. So anything they learned after the upload is not... Fuck. So maybe not. They still believe that Nier is happening. They don't know the... I guess it has to depend on 9S here. Does 9S know the truth? Fortunately, we have some experience with this sort of thing. What do you say, Anog? I don't... I'm certain everyone could use a rest before we proceed. A lot has happened. We should take time to think things through. Oh, is this patch? Wait for the next patch. Shit. Crime and punishment. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we can call it here. Broken heart. Alright, well now that everybody's back together, time to celebrate, huh? Machines love champagne being sprayed on them, right? Yeah! Everybody's sticky! Great. What else is in here? Wait. Robot. Robot. That should have been Emil's head. This bullshit. Where's my boy? Where's my poor gay son? That game was ahead of its time. Yeah, it's all there. I probably should have gone. Whatever. I have to go get the cutscenes later for the thumbnail anyway, so it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. I guess what I can do, I did get the minion. Right? Yeah, there it is. 2.B automaton. Covered from deep within the puppet's bunker. This diminutive automaton bears a resemblance to the android known as Yora number 2 Type B. Why such a thing was created and by whom, however, are questions that will likely remain unanswered. There she is. And she has that fucking run cycle. Look at it. She has that run cycle. Which, by the way, I was going back through some of the old Heavensward cutscenes. That cutscene where Harchefont fucking dies, just before that... You got the minion, I did. That scene where Harchefont fucking dies. Just before it, it's terrible. Obviously, we didn't realize it at the time because... we were just used to the bad fucking cutscene animation. But the running animation of the Warrior of Light and Harchefont running down the sidewalk, running down the walkway, is fucking dumb looking. Now that the game has a budget, everybody has unique run animations instead of just this really fast. Did you get 9S? You should be fine. Hold on. Hold on. There's been something hiding in this room this whole time. Is it still here? It sure is. It sure is. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It will be there for a while. It's been there the whole time. Just behind that mountain, guys. Fucking dumb. Alright. So yeah. The ruby weapon stuff, I was not expecting all that additional plot. I thought it was just going to be, hey, haha, look, it's Final Fantasy VII. But then it turned into other stuff where it's like, oh, hey, we got EVA pilots, and now they're fusing with the weapons. It's going to be a lot, so... That's interesting. I'm going to have to figure out how we get the ruby thing. Hold on. Now, obviously, we have to grind for the ruby mount now. FF14 ruby weapon... Not card, but... statue? Bust. That's what it is. Because we didn't see that when we went there. Ruby weapon bust. Acquisition. We have to be an armorer. We need ruby plating. Oh, I have to build it. I have to build it! See? If I had to switch to in Final Fantasy XIV, I could level up my crafter easily in bed. Never do duties, because I will fall asleep, and I will be the best team. But, yeah, no. It seems like there's so much cool stuff that I could make as a crafter and then sell for lots of money, but that would require leveling up my crafter, which is hard. So... I'm going to assume, based off of what we've done so far, we might be able to... Well, we are going to beat the Nier stuff by next week. Guaranteed. I don't know if we're going to beat the weapons stuff by next week, but aside from the Final Fantasy VII weapon stuff and the Nier raids, Is there anything left before we go to Endwalker? Shadow. Rich side stories like the Sorrow of Wurlit. Final Fantasy VII weapons, okay. The Evilist raids we did. That was Stormblood. Blastia has one solo trial you need to do. Oh yeah, I feel like you brought that up before. Eureka Style Zone. Okay, yeah. All right, but we're close. Like another week and a half, and we should be in Endwalker, which means I got to get to work on that thing. That thing I'm doing. That thing I've been working on since Heaven's Ward. And have made little progress on. Because hey, guess what? There's a lot of cutscenes. Don't worry about it. So for now, yeah, we'll be back with Sonic Colors finally on Saturday. I don't think we'll be beating it on Saturday, but make a decent dent in it. It's a good game. I don't think it's a very long one, but that's just how those games go. So, yeah. Maybe 2026 will be the year that we finally beat Final Fantasy XIV. Probably not. Probably not. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to Donkey Kong. So, yeah, it's time to monkey. It's time to monkey. Thanks everybody for tuning in, and yeah, we'll see everybody on Saturday for more Sonic Colors. So we'll see everybody then.